Hello everybody, this is a trade I'm in on pound USD. Going to let it play out for a little bit, and we'll come back with a breakdown once it's finished. Speak to you soon. Welcome back, everybody. This is going to be a breakdown of the trade you just saw on pound USD. I took during Asia session, which was pretty much the only time I had to trade this week. I've been pretty busy working, so this is the only trade I've taken this week. And let's get into it. So, why was I bearish on this? Where did I get my bias from? So, my bias came from the fact that we had taken out all of this liquidity and we came into this daily imbalance fill. And I don't know. I mean, we don't know whether this high is going to get taken, if this is just a pullback to continue higher, or whether this is mitigation to then keep driving lower. We don't know that for a fact, but what we do know is, or what we can see, is that we filled this imbalance now, and we had a strong rejection away from it. So I can expect price to, now that we've had a strong rejection, I don't know if it's going to keep dropping, but what I do know is it's probably going to fill this imbalance right here. So it's coming down, and we could start to get a drive up from here. So at this point in time, I was bearish, targeting, well, not targeting, but expecting price to come and fill this imbalance right there. So just go to the 5 minute, which it did right there. So that was my bias, was bearish. And like I say, as you see in most of my videos, all I'm looking to do is trade from strong highs. If I'm bearish, I expect strong highs to hold until the target's reached. So now trading in Asia is it's not a bad thing, but I think the thing you have to understand with Asia is, a lot of the time, this liquidity these highs that get built up during Asia become liquidity during London. So you have to be careful with your. I think you have to be careful not to get greedy during Asia, because, like I say, this all became liquidity for us to then drop lower. So my target was pretty clear. I mean, I was pushing it going past this, to be honest, but you know, I closed it for a 4 hour in the end. And so, like I say, I'm trading from strong highs, expecting them to hold. And you can see right here, this is a strong high. We ran liquidity. So this was a strong high, and then we pushed down. We came back up to mitigate this candle, and then we pushed down again. And this was the last unmitigated area. So I was expecting, and if you drop down to the, I mean, you can see it here, but if you drop down to the 1 minute, let's just replay it to there. Get rid of the Asia session. If you look on the 1 minute, you can see that this was a run of liquidity and then a break of structure down here. So this was my strong high, and you can see on this, obviously this was the imbalance. I put it here rather than the 5 minute imbalance. But you can see how we came up right up to this high here, and we never broke it. And I think, the reason it did that is because there was no liquidity in here. So what did it do? It kind of built the liquidity here. It maybe induced people into shorts, and then took out that liquidity and then went. But like I say, just it respected this high, and the whole trade was based off of this high being respected, because overall I was bearish. Could have targeted these lows down here, but wanted to push it for a little bit more for a 4 hour. And that's it, really. That's the trade. Pretty straightforward, just coming off the daily bias. And yeah, that's it. So hope you enjoyed that one. Please don't forget to, if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe. And let me know in the comments whether you like these breakdowns, or what else you want from me, and I'll see what I can do. But that's it from me. Take it easy. Bye.